Somalia sets April 2026 state elections ahead of presidential term end. Somalia's National Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission has announced that state-level elections will take place in April 2026. The timeline places the vote about a month before the end of President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud's current term, adding political weight to the preparations already underway. In a statement released on Wednesday, Commission Chairman Abdikarim Ahmed Hassan said the electoral body has begun organizing the process and is committed to delivering a free, fair, and credible election. He said the commission is focused on putting in place the necessary steps to ensure that voters can participate smoothly and confidently. According to Hassan, local government council elections are expected to be held by the end of April. Over the coming weeks, the commission plans to finalize arrangements, including updating voter rolls and expanding registration centers to reach more citizens. As part of these efforts, voter registration will resume in the towns of Baidoa, Johar, and Duzamareb. This move is aimed at giving residents who have not yet registered another opportunity to sign up before the elections. The commission said the decision follows consultations with regional leaders who asked for voter registration to be expanded to more districts. In response, the electoral body plans to add 12 new districts to the registration program, increasing the total number of participating districts to 35 across different regions of the country. Officials say this expansion is intended to improve access and make the process more inclusive. The commission also emphasized that it will work closely with registered political parties and civil society organizations. By involving multiple stakeholders, it hopes to strengthen transparency and ensure that the elections follow the country's electoral laws. Protecting the rights of voters, the commission added, remains a top priority throughout the process. The announcement comes at a sensitive political moment. The federal government is currently in talks with the Somali Future Council, a group that includes representatives from Puntland and Jubaland. Discussions are focused on the country's electoral framework and recent amendments to the Provisional Constitution, changes that have sparked debate among political actors. With the planned vote scheduled just weeks before the president's term ends, attention is now turning to whether leaders can reach a broad agreement on how the elections will be conducted. The timing has increased scrutiny from opposition groups and other stakeholders who are calling for a negotiated and widely accepted electoral model. Some opposition figures have questioned the constitutional amendments recently passed by Parliament, arguing that there should be more dialogue before major changes are implemented. They have urged the government to prioritize consensus in order to avoid political tension during the election period. On the other hand, the federal government maintains that it is pushing forward with reforms aimed at establishing a multi-party electoral system under a revised constitutional framework. Officials say these changes are part of a broader effort to strengthen democratic governance and move the country toward a more stable political system. Despite the ongoing discussions, it remains uncertain whether a new political agreement will be reached before April 2026. If talks succeed, the elections could proceed under a newly agreed framework. If not, the country may move forward under the current arrangements. The outcome of these negotiations is likely to play a major role in shaping Somalia's next phase of leadership and governance. As preparations continue, citizens, political leaders, and observers will be watching closely to see whether the process unfolds peacefully and in a way that builds trust in the country's democratic institutions.